Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about as a topic today is something that may be interesting to you. My personal humble opinion, I believe that black women are brainwashing good black men. I personally believe that black women, ratchet 304s or whatnot, are destroying the minds of decent black men. So what I'm going to do in this educational video is play some clips out of Fair Use trying to justify what I said. So let's go ahead and play them. Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, while I pull it up, because I want you to hear the delusion of this man that I believe that a woman has brainwashed him. Let's go for
it. Whose value after she's had multiple kids?
I think that my personal opinion, she gains value.
This gentleman says if a woman has 4 kids, it could be by 4 different baby daddies, or it could be by one baby daddy. If the kid is bastards, or if the children are bastards, meaning that they are illegitimate children that was had outside of the confines of marriage, he believes that it's a good thing. This is the type of rhetoric that a lot of women are pushing, that black men are not good men or good people if they refuse to take care of other men's children that do not belong to them. And I believe that he has bought this lie, hook, line, and sinker. Let's keep going.
I don't look at kids as a fault. If I met a woman and she says I have 4 kids and they're 1, 2, and 3, and 4, I think she gains value, me personally. But then again,
how does she explain how she gains value?
Yeah. All right, so
you have to take care of 1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right, so in my opinion, I would say no. A woman who has 4 kids, I know your ass is at home taking care of them kids. So when I want to come date you, I know your ass ain't going nowhere. You're at home taking care of kids.
This is a lie. See, this man must not have any real life experience whatsoever. There are plenty baby mamas who are not married that find time to sleep with Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nook, John John, Jody, and the rest of them. And you also must consider, what did they do to get in that position to have 4 children outside the confines of marriage? Women make time for whatever it is that they want. They will find time. This is a fool talking, gentlemen. Do not walk in the footsteps of this idiot right here. This is terrible.
At home taking care of kids. If you out with the hot little body, you single, you doing what you doing, you just out and about in the streets, you hot body, nigga, no, get some kids on your belt.
Okay, let's hold on.
He said if a woman is hot, fine, sexy, basically he don't want that. He just said, get you some kids. That's what he just said to you.
Nigga, no, get some kids on your belt.
Okay, let's be very clear. How much time do you think she actually has for you?
Whatever time I say you gonna have.
Wow.
Nah, what? 4 kids and you think whatever time you say she gonna have?
I'm still me, right?
Yeah, you still you.
If I'm still me, yeah, she got time for me.
How much time, nigga? We know everybody got some time.
I'll pay for the babysitters. I'll pay for the babysitter.
This is what you call a classic traditional simp, beta male. Whenever a gold digger woman get her clutches on him, she's gonna come up. Because he already is talking about paying for babysitters for children that are not his. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing another man who has been brainwashed by today's modern day black woman. Again, modern day black women are trying to tell men that they are no good if they refuse to raise other men's children. And this show is not about baby mamas. There's a lot of stuff I'm going to put in here. But I want to show you how women are brainwashing today's black men. You can call it gaslighting, where they try to make you think what you perceive to be reality, not to be reality. Do you understand? They want you to believe fiction instead of facts. And this man is falling. He's falling for it.
I'll pay for the babysitter.
I'll pay for the babysitter.
Yeah, I'll pay for the babysitter.
So $400? $100 a kid?
Nah, we don't have the other kids watch the kids. We don't have the cousins come over.
The cousins we don't trust the cousins. There's some strange shit going on in this family.
That's fucking true too.
That's yeah,
yeah. So if it costs too much, yeah, if we could get at least 4 hours of quality time, then yeah.
Nigga, that is you spending time with her and the kids.
Take them to Celebration Station, huh? Now we ain't doing that. Yeah, we ain't doing that. You lose value if I got to take care of your kids too.
Yeah, I see.
Now he says that you lose value if I got to take care of the kids too. But gentlemen, there are men out here who are believing the hype that if you are not willing to take care of another man's child, then you are not a good man. That is gaslighting. Now I'm going to put up a psychologist who was actually talking to the infamous Jada Pinkett Smith and her mother about what gaslighting is. It is also an attempt to brainwash you into believing something that is not true. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Gaslighting is not lying. There's a difference.
Okay, break that
Everybody.
down.
She said gaslighting is not lying, and there's a difference. Pay attention.
Gaslighting is not lying. There's a difference.
Okay, break that down.
Everybody thinks, oh, you're just talking about lying. No, we're not. Because you can bring a liar around if you bring evidence. So if you said, I wasn't there, I wasn't there, I wasn't there. And I'm like, Jada, you were there, you were there. And then I said, Jada, here's a picture of you there. And you're like, you know what, Romany? Yeah, I didn't tell you the truth because I didn't want you to know you weren't invited, okay?
Right.
So a liar will cop to it when you give them the evidence.
Whoa.
A gaslighter.
That's not always true. I have known women that if you have proof of them doing wrong of any kind and it's staring them in the face, they will still lie and say that's not them, that I didn't do that. That is a horrible person to be around because you never know where you stand with a liar. A liar is the ultimate manipulator and deceiver. But let's go ahead and get back into this gaslighting, which is a form of brainwashing.
To it when you give them the evidence.
Whoa.
A gaslighter will double down on their deceit when you catch them, and they'll turn it into you're crazy. So if you were gaslighting me, JD, you'd say, wow, so girlfriend's paranoid now too. You need to get some mental health help because only a paranoid fool would be showing me a picture of where I'm at. So now it's become about me being crazy rather than you lying about being in that place. And most people in my position will be, I'm not crazy, I'm not crazy. But by now we've moved off the story of you having been at that place.
Oh my goodness.
That's gaslighting. Woo!
Now understand this, what she just said. A gaslighter or a person who is trying to brainwash you to believe in something that isn't true. Like she said, was a great example. Here's the proof of me. For example, what she said, here's the proof of me being able to prove that you was there, that you done X, Y, and Z. And then the person who wants to brainwash you, lie to you, and gaslight you would tell you, oh, only a person would take time enough to try to do research and find out whether or not if I'm lying to them or not. That you're crazy. There's something wrong with you. You need some help. So what happens is they try to make the good person, the good man, forget the problem that he's mad about. Forget the thing that she did and now focus on a different subject matter. So now he switches from that and say, look, I'm not crazy. I'm not the one who's doing this. I don't need help. I'm not crazy. She instantly gets you off what you was talking about. She does double down and she flips the situation. That's a part of brainwashing black men into believing something that isn't true. And today's modern day black woman, in my most humble opinion, are masters at that. That's what they aim for. I'm gonna play something else. Another thing they do to brainwash you is always make you think that they are a victim of whatever the black man has done. They want the world to believe that they are victims and that black men are the perpetrators of anything. Let's keep going.
Women tend to believe, especially black women, tend to believe that they are the only victims all the time. And they are constantly playing and engaging in these dialogues from a space of victimization. A black woman can almost always count on her positioning herself as the victim in a situation that's addressing it. And she's rarely, not never, but you'll find, just generally speaking, you'll find that she tends to struggle to recognize how she can also be the villain, right? How she can.
It's not that she's struggling to recognize that she's a victim. I mean, the villain. Most of the time they know they're the villain. They are struggling to make you believe that she's not the villain. That's what I want to throw in there.
Can also be the perpetrator. How her engagement creates discommunity or creates conflict in the situation, right? So that's unfortunately, I think, the starting point for a lot of our black women. And I get it. Historically, traditionally, there's Malcolm X saying, black women are the most disrespected group on the planet. But what happens in the reason why these type of conversations are necessary is because Black women are not the only double minorities.
Thank you. They're not the only victims. Even though Malcolm X said that, he also said that Black women should draw near to their Black men. That's also something he said. One more of the script we're going to play for you, ladies and gentlemen. I always have to get in control of my excitement when I record these things because it makes me stumble. Because I'll be so excited about trying to push out what I'm saying. So let's go. Check this out. This is one man, I think, who has believed the lies that women have told him to an extent.
This is gonna piss a lot of y'all off listening.
What?
But I just got to be very honest with it. When I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. If you in the sports, if you the leader of the team and the team loses, they gonna come at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're the leader.
You're the quarterback.
If we the leader of the community, and if Black women are so out of control, or modern women are so out of control, then ain't that on us?
Yeah.
Like, then we dropped the...
That's the point I want y'all to see. The blaming themselves for what Black women are doing to themselves. That is not on us. That is not on us. Black women are making conscious decisions to do what it is that they are doing. And there are men out there who are actually believing this stuff, believing that it is their fault that Black women are behaving the way that they are. Example, Dr. Umar Johnson. He likes to say that we are the ones that are causing and failing Black women. Black women, we are in 2023 going on to 2024. There's no slave master making you do anything before you say it's the white man and all this stupid stuff here. The white man is not around when you're choosing to sleep with Pookie. The white man is not around when you decide to swallow his kids. The white man is not around when you decide to get pregnant by him. The white man wasn't around when you decided to delete the fetus that was in your stomach. The white man is never around when you like to shit on men. So stop bringing it into racism, because it's not racism. It is purely individual choices that you are making. Okay? Gentlemen, it is not your fault that Black women are rejecting you. It is not your fault that Black women are taking massive dumps on you. It is not your fault that Black women have turned their backs on you and rejected you. It is not your fault that Black women like Cynthia G had millions of Black women supporting her on the hateful rhetoric that she had, talking about delete Black boys in the fetus. That is not our fault. It is not Black men's fault that women are not trying to be feminine and honor their Black men. That has nothing to do with us. These are individual choices that these women are making. It is not our fault. We are leaders. There is no position of leadership where you do not hold your subordinates accountable for their actions. So when Black women say they want us to be leaders and that we're failing at leaders, what they mean is we cannot be manipulated as leaders. They want us to lead, but they want to control how we lead them. They want to determine the path that we choose. Leaders, you cannot be a leader without pissing somebody off, because as a leader, if you're a responsible leader, you're going to have to check the bad behaviors of those below you, those who are subservient to you. Your children, you have to correct them. Your wife, you have to correct them. And men have to correct themselves or be in the company of other men who can correct them as well. Men that they can trust. I believe that all men need to have an accountability partner. We need to have someone who's going to hold us accountable for what we do. Power that is not checked is dangerous. We need to have someone that will hold us responsible. We need a moral compass. We can't just be super strong and run everything, because somebody's selfish desires will ruin it. So you let me know what you think about today's subject, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all take it easy, See you soon.